Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing? It looks like my mic is clipping. Let me turn that down just a bit. How we doing, guys? Chris F, I see you over there on Reflex Stream. Yes, 5 streams going at the same time, guys. Let me show you something real quick. I got Andy, Reflex, PCDD, and MK Fix all going at the same time. Can you believe it? Absolutely insane. So many streamers going on right now. How's the volume? How's the audio? How's everybody doing? Let's check the chat. You guys like the new overhead cam? Man, I'm real shiny right now. What is going on? Hold on. Hold on. Turn on some lights here. All right. What do we got in the chat? Let's see. Pico 69th, absolutely. TFN, hello. Sloth, hello. 8-Bit, hello. Roy, oh my goodness, guys. I'm so happy to see everybody here. Chris F in the UK. NanoFix, what? Yes, I am live. Hopefully my PC don't crash because I didn't change any settings and last time we lost the stream. Sounds and looks good on my end. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Sloth. So let me, unfortunately, I have to make a choice here. Who is gonna be on the big screen? I can't give everybody view times while I'm watching, unfortunately. So I gotta shut some people down. I don't even think it's fair if I announce who I'm not gonna be watching. So at this point, I'm sorry to everybody who's streaming, but let me just close some stuff down. And we should be good to go. Amazing. It's amazing to see everybody on the stream, guys. I'm so happy to see so many streamers now. It's unfortunate that we all kind of overlap each other, but you know, it is what it is. Let me go ahead and get situated here. I don't think I need this headphone in, the white one. We'll keep the black one in because that's my audio. Woo-wee! We are situated, okay. Is that hair true? Wait, whoa. Is it, whoa. That is the hair of a true legend right there. Well, thank you. I mean, this is a bit much right now. I need a haircut for sure. Toltec Merc in the chat. Come on, guys. What's up, Toltec? I can't believe it. Let me do something real quick because I just set this up. Let's see if it works. Exclamation mark, Merc. Come on.
Rushy Russ is the best. Hello, hello.
We got him. We got him, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. NanoFix, what's up? Me replaying my last stream on big screen. Oh, Sloth, you want me to be on? You know what? I could do that, Sloth. You know what? Give me 2 seconds. I'll give you some watch time. Let's go with some Sloth Tech on the big screen. Let's see here. Only because technically Sloth Tech is not streaming right now, and I feel like it's only fair. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Time out, guys. Time out. Pause. Hold on. That's not Sloth Tech. Sloth Tech people be stealing your name? What's going on here? There can... Oh, here. We'll do this. Sloth Tech. Oi! There it is. Nope. Time out. Okay, this is taking a bit longer than I expected. You guys got to bear with me here. Is it Sloth Space Tech or Sloth _ Tech? There it is, Sloth Tech, no space. And there. 3 days ago, my friend. It's time to jump back on. Okay. Where are we at? Roy? Why didn't that work? Why didn't that work? Time out. 2 more seconds here. That should have populated. Where is my streamer bot? This is my streamer bot. And Roy. Yeah, exclamation mark Roy. Why did that not work? Did it work? I missed it. Huh. Toltec, you could have been there too. What? TFN, yeah. Everybody saying hi, hello. Russ, apologize for not watching people while live. What? Yeah, there's too many right now. I have 2 ears and there's 5
Rusty
streams.
Russ is the best.
I don't have enough ears. I'll be one soon too. Ah, we're gonna TFN coming. Hell yeah. Was kidding. Well, too late. You're already on the screen. 8-bit. Bear. Yeah, bear with me. Bear. I like that one. Sloth. Didn't either. Sloth. 2 sloth. So why didn't that work?
Rusty Russ is the fucking best.
Do I not have my streamer bot set up correctly? 3 more seconds, guys. Sorry. Roy. Triggers. Edit. No. Wait a minute. You know what, Roy? I'm sorry. It's not working. I may have to redo my command. Maybe I didn't allow YouTube. We can test it out in Twitch. How we doing on Twitch? Nobody? Hell yeah. I love that.
Rusty Russ is the fucking best.
Okay. All right. So Slot Tech got it working. All right. So it is working. You won't catch me watching anyone win live. I'm too easily distracted. Yes, you are, Nano. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, my friend. You are, yeah. I don't know if you've been diagnosed or not. We got the ice vanilla berry. Red Bull. I don't think you've been diagnosed or yet, but the ADHD is strong with you. All right. What do we got? What do we got today? We got a box. What's in the box? We're about to open it up together. Let me not dox myself. We're gonna open it up from the bottom. That's the only way to do it. And we're gonna see how the packaging is. We're gonna see the condition of things. It's, where's my knife? Where's my knife? You guys, I wish I could show you guys. Hold on, time out, pause, time out, pause. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mugs right now. And they're all my placeholders. Things are getting a little crazy over here. Oh, here's my knife. Okay, cool. The newest mug, shout outs to Pitco. Busier than a cucumber in a woman's prison. Come on, hilarious. I gotta work on getting the next few mugs. I need to get Hot Cows mug and I need to get Chill and Relax mug. So it's a never-ending battle with these mugs, guys. All right, here we go. Now, I am opening this up upside down, so keep that in mind when inspecting packaging. Things may be a little weird, but let's take a look together here. Sloth didn't either. I'm a super mod. Wait, no you're not, Sloth. Your name is Green. You don't have a shield. What are you talking about? Probably gonna bother you Tuesday evening to help me set up some commands. Pay you in burritos. Hell yeah. Triple R chat. What's up, Falcon? Is there anybody else that I missed? Who did I not say hi to? Thank you all for hanging out with me, being here. I'm sure some of you guys are multi-watching because there's so many people streaming right now. We work with it. Doesn't that come? Whoa. Doesn't that come with doing repairs? Yes, it does. Yes, it is. Chill and relax. What's up? Russ is a professional package inspector. Russell Rustbot. Hit the like and hit the like button for 1+ HP. Sloth, I'm gonna put you on a timeout. Here we go. Watcha! What do we have? My favorite console, the Xbox One S. And if you guys are not hip to the scene, there has been a whisper. And I say a whisper because it's very important that you understand that this is a work in progress. But I'm a part of some Discord channels, right? One of them being, let me just double check so I don't get the name wrong here. Not that one. Timeout. Another timeout. This guy right here. Let me show you on the big screen. The Xbox scene. What is? Why is that different on my screen? On my screen, that says Xbox scene. Anyways, here we go. What is this? What is this? Announcements. What the actual... I probably shouldn't cuss anymore, guys. I'm trying to tone it down. You guys can do whatever, but... What? What? As Andy would say, whoop. Discord. Okay. Here's some Discord stuff. That one. Announcement. Failed to load. Try again. Try again. Well, unfortunately, Xbox scene, your Discord's down for some reason. That's absolutely insane. They have an announcement. There has been a whisper. A whisper. I haven't followed through with the announcement on how to hack an Xbox One S. Exciting news? I think so. Absolutely exciting news. Because apparently these were supposed to be unhackable. But to be fair, decent packaging. Okay, all right, moving on. Let's not dox myself. What the hell up is this? Shout out to the person who sent me this. HDMI port repair kit. Huh. That's a freebie. I did not ask or expect that. And here we go. We got the 1S. The rest, hiya. So, a double whammy today. I would like to ask you guys. Let's see, how can I do this? I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. That. And we're gonna start a poll from the beginning of the stream, guys. Here we go. Did it work? The 1S or the Series S? Let me catch up on some chat here. My computer can't handle more than one live. Wait. My work computer can't handle more than one live stream. That's why you need multiple devices. I have technically 2 phones, but I have a third at the house. It's our house phone, even though it's a cell phone. And then I got my computer. We're all in this together. Discord having a fancy 5 minutes again? Maybe. There was an announcement in that Discord channel I was trying to show you guys where there was a whisper of a hackability, right? And so that means like there's only a matter of time before these Xbox One S's increase in value. Please don't buy anymore because this is my bread and butter right here. I see the same issue, not just you. Okay. Trickology, what's up? You broke it? Probably. Daniel Brock, hello. Pitco. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen this, Pitco, but I wanted to show off your mug. Uh-huh. Look how beautiful that is. Look at how pretty that is. Uh-huh. It's a new setup. The background looks different. Yes, I have a new background. You probably didn't see it from the last stream. I have a backdrop. I flipped my whole garage around so I can have a wall behind me. I even have now some nice decor. Check out these, I don't know if they're probably AI generated images, but I got these from a sale. Unfortunately, there was a gaming center that was closing down, and I'm so sad to hear it, because they were an absolutely legit setup. They had desk, they had every console, they had monitors. Like, it was such a nice, clean setup. And on Facebook Marketplace, I seen that I was trying to get some new monitors, but they were advertising it's a closing sale, and I went out there. I said, okay, how much for this? How much for that? And they were like, unfortunately this, unfortunately that. And I was like, I have to resell this stuff. So you're gonna get the pricing that you're asking for, but I can't pay that. Let's try to work on a deal. And we didn't come to an agreement. But before I left, I said, hey, how much for the wall decor? And they're like, you can have it. And I was like, dude, are you sure? That's like canvas. This is real canvas, guys. So that was the story behind that. What do we got in the chat? Let me see. Discord stats reports. Users may have problems sending and receiving messages. Craft Ben Mine. Oh my gosh. The legend himself in the chat. Series S. Okay. Let me just read through the chats and then we'll see how the poll's going. Switch OLED. Daniel, this isn't a nano stream. I'm sorry. Do the PS5, please. What Trick, come on. Thanks for helping with the SS, by the way. SS? I've drawn a blank 8-bit. I'm sorry. Just blame people for everything. Yeah. Get out of here. I have 8 sitting in the room next to me. You have 8 what? I'm sorry. The 1S's? If you have 8 of these 1S's, you may want to hold on to them for a little bit longer. Nice one, Russ. Thank you, Pitco. Full screen. Am I full screen? Oh. Was I full screen? Oh, on the okay, yes. Thank God I've got 4 Xbox S's. I'll hang on to them if that's true. Yes. Yes, chill. I was trying to show you guys the announcement on Discord, but unfortunately Discord's acting funky. But yes, there was an announcement, and it seems to me that the 1S's they literally said the word a whisper of talking. You know what? Let me check my phone here. Let me just 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. 2 more seconds. I know I keep putting you guys on 2 seconds, but you know what? Yeah. Okay. So why is it that my phone has no issues? What's the best way to show you guys here? Maybe I can just do this. And then we're gonna go close that. Well, there's really, I don't know. Am I gonna get in trouble for showing this without, like, all credit goes to these people, not me. This is just what I've read. So, like, don't blame me. Don't copyright me. I'm forwarding the information. I'm citing my sources. Yeah. Here we go. Focus. Hacking the Xbox One from Reverse last Saturday, which was like the 7th or something? I don't remember. From that person who says all these words, right? Hopefully that's in focus. When you whisper your secrets into the dark, I'm trying to read this on screen. Into the dark heart of the system, and for the first time in history, it whispers back, unhackable. Starts to sound less like a property and more like a challenge. So whatever that means, I'm not 100% sure. Back to the chat. I haven't even opened these up yet, guys. Hold on. Let me. Xbox One OG, only the very first processor model is exploitable through the hardware mod, but nothing developed for it yet. Craft in mind, are you a part of this Discord? Let me just double check. Focus. That's what the logo looks like, and it's called Xbox Scene. If you're a part of it, amazing. If you're not, then join, because that was in their announcements. Hacking the Xbox One. Double take a look at that, Craft in Mind, because I would love for you to have that information, because you are knowledgeable on the Xboxes for sure. In simple terms, we don't have the operating system. People need to make BIOS for now first. Haha. Okay, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Do we need Xbox OG to sacrifice? I have a launch console. I have a couple of them I've been trying to get rid of, and they're just not worth anything. Dreams! What's up, Dreams? Series S and 1S, yeah. Too many streamers at once, Russ. I have my phone. I have my phone and Andy on the laptop. When I started the stream, I literally had Reflex, Andy, MK, PCDD, and before that was Toltec. It's absolutely insane the number of streamers that are on right now, because I claimed Mondays. I don't know what MK's doing. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Jokes. Joking, guys. The more streams, the better. I'm all for the streams. Method is not released yet. Have to wait till it releases. Heard. Don't believe the hype. Dave's. Why are you coming in here being a negative Nancy? Why? Why you gotta do that? A Debbie Downer. I'm trying to be happy about my 1S's. This is my bread and butter, man. Whispers are whispers. I've been waiting for the KFC console for years now. Okay, all right. Discord channels, and only like 7 of them are waifu related. All right, I'm caught up on chat. Here we go. Where is the poll? What is the poll? What do we got going on? Let's take a look. 61% Series S. Wow, you guys really absolutely hate the 1S. Good. Well, sorry, old timer. Gotta put you out back with the pasture. Oh, that reminds me. I have an announcement, guys. How do I phrase this correctly? We're expecting. Yeah, I'll just say it like that. We're expecting, guys. We're expecting kids. Kids? Yes. We're expecting kids. What do you guys think about that? Can you guys hear my ventilation? I forgot to turn this off. Sorry. I'm so sorry. That's been going this entire time. I hope the audio is better now. I'm so sorry, guys. Holy moly. Yay, congrats. How many babies, mate? That's cool, man. Congrats. What the fuck? That's awesome, mate. Making tiny technicians around the world. So we're hoping for quads. depending on how big she gets, we may or may not actually get quads, but the past 2 have been quads. So the chances are kind of high. But yes, was baby made after a charity stream? I don't know. My wife brought the goat over and she bred them, and now there's my goat's pregnant and we're expecting kids. Literally, baby goats are called kids. Just letting you guys know. Let me open this up and see what's inside. Oh, you guys didn't expect me to have kids, right? Like, I'm sorry if I misled you on that one, but no, my goat's pregnant. What do we got? They literally gave me an HDMI, a couple of Stanley tools. Nice. Ooh, an ESD 15 set of tweezers. Not Vitas, but you know what? I'll take them. And a spudger. Well, then I feel bamboozled. Goat babies. Yes, they are goat babies. Sorry, guys. I had to set you up. I'm sorry. Nano, you're lurking. I'm sorry, Nano. No, we sold our last goats, Daves. They were a bit of a handful because of the size of them. So our current goat is a dwarf, and we bred with dwarfs. So our next expected goats are going to be dwarfs. They're a little bit easier to manage and maintain versus the La Mancha. And if you haven't seen a La Mancha goat, I implore you to go onto Google and look up a La Mancha goat. Fair warning, they have no ears. So they come like that. People think, why would you clip their ears? They're not a pit bull. No, they can't. They come like that. That's just dusty and crusty. That is just how they look, guys. No, yeah, okay. Rich, what? Damn. Baby goats didn't last long. AD. Is that like a sacrificial joke? Let's take a look here, guys. Xbox One S. I bought this faulty, obviously. They sent us a kit for an HDMI repair. Let's take a look at the actual HDMI because I'm sure, let me see here. I can't see the cam. How's that HDMI? Focus. Come on, camera. Hashtag be better, try better. This is an Ozbot, come on. Too close? Not close enough? What is going on? Focus. Okay, that's not working. That's cool. Let me show you guys, at least on the scopy scope here. Why is my light flickering? That has never flickered before. Okay, here we go. HDMI, please work. Yeah, look at that clasp. Terrible clasp. HDMI port looks terrible. You can yell at them all you want and not worry about hurting their feelings. Okay, 8-bit. Okay. BC, sorry. Oh yeah, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Some people were uncivilized. Yeah, it looks bad. I should probably wear gloves, but you know what? That's part of the fun. It's part of the adventure. Question is, do we try to power it up? Is this gonna be an actual HDMI fault? I can try to look up the eBay listing here, because it's been a couple weeks. I don't even remember. purchase without giving any of my details. Is this going to show any of my information? I hope not. Keep scrolling. Okay, hold on. See the original listing. Oh, well, that's nice of them. Okay, all right, I can show this. Hopefully, double check. All right, cool. Here we go. This is the listing. Congrats on the big win. Well, thank you. Xbox One S, Series S console not working. Series S HDMI port replacement included. I did not pay attention to that before. I spent almost $100 plus $30 shipping, so about $130-ish for both of these consoles, guys. And if we go down to the condition, for part not working, item does not function as intended, not fully operated. This item includes items that are defective in ways that render them difficult to use. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. That's that. So hopefully this is just an HDMI. How about we plug it in and we see what it looks like. Let me get my HDMI. Let me get my plug in here. For Jesus goats were the fastest animals in the world. Okay. All right. All right. The firmware update on the came recently. What? Jesus smoked smoked foot race. You got a firmware update on the camera recently? Oh. Probably not. Probably not. I'll have to look into that. Falcon Easy Pizza. I'm hoping so because I need money, guys. I need to start selling some stuff. I got like 2 weeks worth of stuff, and knowing eBay and AliExpress, it takes like dang near 2 weeks to get here. That one? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. White light, white light, white light, white light. White light. No roaches, no gloves, man. Since the last one, I have manually enabled autofocus every time. Oh. I might have to look into that TFN. Jesus certainly won in the art of sacrifice. Dave, you're very religious today, man. What's going on with you? That is a solid price for both of them. Magic smoke time, minimum 4 torn pads. Damaged port pins, no need to power. Yeah, I know it's bad. I know it looks bad, but we're still on. Xbox is still on. No powering on with damaged pins. Well, too late. We're already in this thing. Reflex, we're rated with the Twitch. Oh hell yeah! Thank you, Reflex. Are you still streaming? I closed out all the streams. I'm sorry, Reflex, but thank you. Thank you for the raid, man. I appreciate that so much. You're just a party booper and don't like to live life on the edge, Roy. If it was your console, I wouldn't say anything. You have it coming. So we're still on. Do a little bit of a wiggle. That port looked pretty bad, though. So I hear sparking. We're taking that out immediately. Open it up. Let's see what the damage is. And we can probably go back to this view. That's not the right one. I'm just guessing here. That's not the right one. Where is my drill? The Black & Decker. I use this one when it's charged. If we see bugs, if we see anything disgusting, kind of glove up. Those are bugs. Mother. Huh. Huh. That was not included in the description. Welcome to Rusty Rust Repairs and Roaches. Get the bin ready. Oh my God. Fortifix, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. Reflex, thank you for the raid. Wait, is this a Roy stream? Yes, now I glove up. Oh God. Get the hell up out of here. I did not bag this. So before I get too crazy here, let me grab my Red Bull at the bottom of the can and swig as much as I can before cross-contamination occurs. I'm not a disgusting person, guys. Son of a bitch. As is customary with this channel, serial number ends in 0817. Let's see if the focus works now. Nope. Whoa, whoa, what? I moved too soon. There's the serial number. So later on, I can reference this console and say, hey, you have a disgusting console. Lamau, Roy. Well, you do get the most roaches out of anybody's scenes. Yeah, because it's Florida weather. It's tropical. The freaking roaches love the tropical. Where did this come from? Where did this come from? This came from... I don't even want to touch my mouse right now, guys. It's going to get a full disinfect at the end of the stream. Okay, here we go. This came from... South Glen Falls, New York, New York. Rusty Rust is the fucking best. Probably shouldn't be cursing like that. Oh my God. Oh my God. If you guys see anybody alive, you guys let me know. Oh my God. If my wife is watching, I'm sorry, baby. But they're at least dead. We should be fine. I don't see anybody alive. Blech. That's Florida, man. They just love the place. Yeah, exactly. Glad I had something to eat earlier. Give the roaches a little sip of the Red Bull. No, we want them to die. I'll give them some IPA. Trying an IPA, light it up. If this comes from the same guy, you can bet the 1S is gonna be the same. Roy, you son of a bitch. I said New York. Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't see a trick. I wasn't paying attention. I was really hoping it said Florida. I really hoped it would have been so amazing. What's up, Sean? Can you tell us what it's... Actually, I don't smell anything. Surprisingly, I don't smell anything, which is absolutely insane. Sergio, hello. Yelp. Oh, man. Andy, bringing the raid? I missed it. You guys got me on the wrong screen over here on the big screen. Did Andy raid? I missed it. I missed it. Did he bring it already, or is he bringing it like now? Andy, regardless, if you brought the raid, I appreciate it, Andy. I've only dealt with roaches once, It's too cold in Canada. They all just freeze it. Yeah, that'd be nice. California's not exactly the same as Florida. I live in Northern California, so it's like a hit and miss. We get good weather in the summer, good weather in the winter. Florida, I feel like, is just humid all year round. Bristech, Joe, Ruggers. Man, everybody's showing up. It's so nice. So nice to see everybody. Roaches have wings. I get it. Roaches have wings. GT Auto, welcome to the Roach stream. Patrick, hello. Evening from a sunny Pensacola, Cornwall, UK. Hope you're all well. What's up, Aaron? Aaron. You guys slow down. I'm trying to keep up. My streamer bot's chat's going too high. Hold on. So happy we don't have roaches here. Falcon, Ruggers. Okay, Andy. Yep. It's been rotten. Yep. Anybody I'm missing? Everybody saying hi to each other. Spamming the chat. Love to see it. We got 2 weeks of winter, and then we die. Seems to be following each other around. The commands aren't working. What do you mean the commands aren't working? MPS mate. Sergio. Balake. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Dusty also, so that's amazing. How is the power supply? Let's unscrew everything first.
Wiggle test?
We tried the wiggle. It didn't work. Anyone want to join me in a dust sardine? What does that even mean? Reflex showing off Ace's emotes. Slot Tech, I don't have a roach command. Commands. Oh, nah. Sorry, GT. I don't have like a list of commands set up. You're just gonna have to know them or not. A Ron. Raptor Jr. Oh, we got a new person in the chat. Hello, Raptor. Still don't have an oh no. I'm sorry, Aaron. What?
Wanderous, thanks for the sub.
Thank you for the sub, guys. Much appreciated. What is going on here? Am I getting bot farmed?
Arian Llewellyn, thanks for the sub.
Arion. Pretty sure it's Aaron, but you know. It's fine. Hi, Andy sent me. Aw, Andy. Andy's the best. All right, almost done. Let's take a look here. Disgusting. Disgusting. I have not opened up a Series S.
Russ is the best.
Thank you, Andy. I have not opened up a Series S power supply, but given the state of the console, I feel like it's obligated to open that up. Also, given the fact that freaking roaches love power supplies, we're gonna have to open that up. Come on. Why is that not coming off?
But I've got a little thing.
Okay, fix. Is he here? No. I need to work on my commands. They're getting a little outdated. I've been using StreamerBot a lot more. I think I want to eliminate Stream Elements commands and just focus on StreamerBot because I used to have Andy's link in those commands, but for whatever reason, they're not clickable. So I want to redo them in StreamerBot so they are clickable. Everybody see this? Everybody can see this? Ooh, that color on my screen looks terrible. How's the color looking to you guys? Overall condition. No corrosion. A lot of dust. Not too many bugs on the bottom, so that's a plus. Look at that fan. My nose is itchy. My allergies are acting up just from the sight. Yeah. I'll have to give this guy a good cleaning. Why the hell? Good. Okay, I may have spoke too soon. I got some critters on the desk. Where is my
Red Bull gives you
opener? What's up, Rick? Hello. The way my name was mentioned in the sub was perfect. Oh! I'm gonna have to pay attention to that. I kind of want to hear how it was said now.
Arian Llewellyn, thanks for the sub.
Arion. So it's not Aaron. Oh, you guys are wrong. Okay, let's keep going. Other than being a dusty, crusty, bug-infested console, it should be fine. The fact that they gave me a port, that's amazing. It actually looks like the correct port. That's absolutely insane that they sent me a care package with this console. Absolutely insane. Give it a good tug. Probably worth dousing in alcohol before opening just to save yourself.
Rusty Russ is the best.
Yeah. That contrast level though. Is it that bad? Is it I don't know if because I adjusted the monitor settings and it looks terrible. But I don't know if that's coming across on stream. Margot kindly added the new command when everything goes completely pear-shaped. 0 bugs would be ideal. I mean, yeah, nobody's gonna argue with that. Red Bull, please sponsor me. Yeah, I wish they would. So I used to work at this. I'm just dusting this off into the trash can here. I used to work at a couple food joints, one being a McDonald's, and I love that reflex command of Macca's. It's an amazing command. I like to think that's Wonder Woman. I don't know if it is or isn't. And then I used to work at a sandwich shop, Togo's. I don't know if you guys have a Togo's. Amazing sandwiches. We used to get fresh bread delivered every morning from San Francisco because I live in California. The best. And had to do my food handler's license. Had to, make sure I was on top of everything. I knew how to store food, meats and cheeses and shit like that. My wife actually took the test for me. I was there, but she's such a good wife, guys. She's an amazing wife. Anyways, the whole cross-contamination thing is why I'm bringing this up. Let me grab some Clorox wipes. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I feel like I need to take another swig of my Red Bull. And I know I grabbed the can from the bottom. And for a fact, because I don't want you guys to think I'm a disgusting person. For a fact, it's impossible for the germs and bacteria. These are like crispy. They're like disintegrating. Holy moly. Anyways, I don't want you guys to think I'm a disgusting person because I'm about to pick up that can again and drink again. Because by the time it takes several hours for the bacteria to travel a few, inches here in the States. So I'm gonna drink another swig of this Red Bull. I'm gonna also grab the can from the bottom. So don't think less of me, guys. Purchase signing. Am I on top chat? No, we should be fine. We should be good. Should be good. Oh, damn, Reflex is all up in the Twitch. I should pay more attention to my StreamerBot logos. If you mix instant coffee, IRN brew, not only frosts like Guinness, but it also tastes like it. Fun facts. We don't care what you do, homie. You're the one who have to deal with the dyers later on. Oh, snap, Carthor. How'd you find that one, GT Auto? I haven't even announced that one. How the hell did you find that one? Or was that a guess? What am I doing? HDMI port. Okay, alright, don't abuse it now. Don't abuse it now. I have to ban you guys if you're abusing it. I found commands through stream elements. What? Hold on. Hold on.
Rusty Russ is the best. Yep.
How are you seeing that? I don't even have that many commands through stream elements. Did I get hacked? Are you hacking me right now? Stream Elements has a public command page. What? How? What does that even mean? From StreamerBot? You guys can see all my StreamerBot commands? What? I don't know what's going on here. I'm scared. You guys better not have hacked me. I'm smarter than the average bear. Nano's here. Time for me to go. Get the fuck out. Is that someone from Malta? What are you talking about? What does that even mean? Yeah, that broke back. That's not you. You lies. You lies. That's not a real command. That was just search history. All right, here we go. We're gonna go here. No, no, we are not. What is the blue screen? What is going on? That should have automatically swapped it over. There we go. Dusty, what is this? Dusty Dust Repair. What is going on with these stream elements? You guys, how? I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. I got them all. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay. So we're just gonna pull this HDMI off and we're actually gonna use the customer supplied HDMI port. Normally I don't do that, but it looks like the right one. Should be A-okay. I guess the first thing we gotta do is tin the new port. 8 ball. Yo, my sources say yes. What? TK! TK! Thank you for joining, man. Rusty Bros in chat. I don't understand what's going on, guys. I'm so sorry. What am I doing? Tinning the port. I'm getting distracted. I need some flux. And what flux do we use? We use the amazing King Flow. Okay. Here we go. Son of a bitch. My headphone just fell out. And like, I have to pick it up and put it back in my ear. Time out. It like really rolled all the way underneath my desk. And yes, I took my glove off for that because I don't need no roach carcasses in my ear.
Rusty Russ is the best.
Thank you, MK. All right, here we go. Live in the ear. That's nice. Okay, here we go. No, not hot air. I'm sidetracking. I'm getting sidetracked here. Hold on. We got to tin the port first. Then we'll hot air. We'll pull it. Tin the pads.
So I have this Swinglish filter on my voice a little bit.
You guys keep doing you. I'm gonna focus here a little bit. That looks terrible. I can never do the side swipe. So I always have to go straight up and down. Is that okay? Do we see any bridges?
Oh, hot.
I don't see any bridges. Does anybody see bridges? Don't lie to me. We're good. Doesn't look the best. Doesn't look the best tin, but you know what? I'm gonna leave it as is. 47%. And I've seen Ace take the nozzle off when he does his HDMI ports, so I'm gonna do the same thing. Nozzle off, straight up and down, and he just holds it. He doesn't even wave it. So, fingers crossed. Get some good tweezers. Where are my tweezers? Iron too hot? Probably. I don't know. It was like 400. Horse and that sausage. Bridges, Jeff Bridges. Nozzle. No waving on this one. Want to try and not hot float that ESD. Well, we're going from underneath. Focus. And it gets super dark for whatever reason. Good enough. Here we go. I need more. I need this to come just a bit closer. Dan! Welcome in, Dan. Always good to see you, my friend. Here we go. Oh, God. Oh, God. The heat. Oh. Okay. The board stinks now. The board smells now. Oh, Lord. Son of a gun. Oh my gosh. That is the smelly smell. The smell smelly. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Series S, I see. Yep. LMFAO. It's a good band. Suffer Rusty. Damn. Smell of familiarity. StreamerBot is free. It is free, but it's a pain in the ass to set up. I can help you out if you need to. Walk you through the setup process, but I'm telling you, man, it is not an easy step by step. But once you get it done, once you're familiar with it, it's actually not too bad. But holy moly, does it take a little bit of effort to set up. Yeah, it should be good. Rochi and forget the foam. What's up, Electro Rep? Thanks for joining. PCB meetings. Thank God we don't have smell-o-vision. Why don't you... Wait, why didn't you USC that first? Because I don't have a big enough ultrasonic cleaner. So there's that. Thank you, Dan. Because of the bot stuff, but paying for ultra is over. Yeah. StreamerBot is free. You can do pretty much anything. So I use Stream Elements, right? And I'm at the point where I'm just about to get rid of Stream Elements and exclusively use StreamerBot. Stream Elements is cool for my alerts and stuff. Like if anybody subscribes on YouTube or follows on Twitch, like I'll have an alert for that. But as far as like commands and everything like that, I'm probably just gonna start switching everything over to StreamerBot. No nozzle is amazing. Especially for this Xbox board. That should be hot enough, yeah? A little bit of a shimmy. A little bit of a jiggle. Hold it. 2 seconds. 1, 2, and let go. this works, I'm gonna be so happy. Easy money right here, guys. That's what we need. That's what we like. Easy monies. But for sure, a deep clean is necessary. Which I can do. An alcohol bath. I wanted to buy an ultrasonic cleaner, but a decent one with the whole sweeping function and everything like that, and a large one. So I have been trying to save up, but things are just so expensive. Plus having to buy consoles and everything like that. You got to prioritize. Is it actually going to be worth it? At this point in my repair adventure journey, it's definitely worth it. So I definitely need to buy one already. That is screaming hot. I just haven't yet because I don't want to buy a cheaper one, and the cheaper ones probably do fine, but I watched NanoFix's video. Those don't look lined up too well. I watched NanoFix's videos on the ultrasonic cleaners, and I'm kind of dead set on getting one with sweeping frequencies and all that, and a large enough one to handle bigger boards like a PS5 and everything like that. So I just haven't pulled the trigger because I spend all my money on stupid stuff like that cheap ass BGA machine. Looking good. Looking good. Let's give it a test. I will clean this up after I see some picture. Who dat?
Jekyll56, thanks for the sub.
Hell yeah, thank you for the sub. We're on the way, guys. Closer every day to 1,000. Andy asked me about the memberships and everything like that. I have still been waiting for approval. YouTube has put me on this review list, and it's been like 2 weeks, and they still haven't approved me. So I'm being shadow banned. I'm being suppressed. I'm being what's a good word? I'm being silenced. There you go. YouTube is silencing me. They don't want the Rusty Russ to advance. So thanks, YouTube, for always being amazing. And if anybody actually works at YouTube, hook a homie up, you know? Where we at? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. You guys are chat-shitting it up. Here comes the money. What is...
Here we go. Money talk.
Oh my God.
Here comes the money.
TK tipped $50. See if we can get you closer to getting it.
TK. $50. You... Thank you, first of all, TK. That's amazing. You've just become this stream sponsor. Like, let me see if I can set this up. Let me see if I can do this right. Holy moly, TK. Absolutely insane. Oh my gosh, how do I? I'm still kind of in shock here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I feel like I've missed a whole lot of chat here. Okay, StreamBot free. That's where I left off. Yes. Smell-O-Vision. Yes. Ultrasonic cleaner. Yes. I mean, I would only use Streamlabs because of the bot and stuff, but paying for Ultra is overkill. So StreamerBot, you can set up a bot account with either Twitch or YouTube, and it's a second account you have to set up with Twitch or YouTube, and then link it to StreamerBot as a bot account. If you'll see every like 20 or 30 minutes, I have a Rusty Rust bot account. That's what I had to do there. Here, Alaska roaches have fur. What's up, lead farmer? Lead farmer, sorry, fair enough. So what are you saying we need to open an ultrasonic fund for you? Please no, Ruggers, please no. Alaskan roaches are basically mutant badgers. The only one that could talk about Alaskan roaches is Yeti. He would know more than anybody. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. I gotta catch up here, guys. I'm sorry. You can make your whole purchase back on that alone. Once the connector is in place, you can't stick it in place until your soldering is complete. Use capped on tape. Oh, I get it. Does anyone know where I can get those caps that you can just put in the HDMI so the heat doesn't fuck them up? I don't know, Dan. That would be amazing, because my Nintendo Switch ports, I took 5 of them and I had to make a sacrificial USB-C port and plug it in before I changed out the next one. Ultrasonic cleaner with speakers and a plastic tub, and I play Iron Maiden. Nice. If you're going to buy used consoles, then you'll want to invest in a good size, decent one. Yeah, for sure, Ruggers. I will. It's going to be about $400. No, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. It's going to be like shit. For me, customers know my bug hazard fee, so I don't have to worry about bugs. Oh my gosh, 10 years I've had 2 roach consoles. What? In 10 years? And you're in Hotlanta? How is that even possible? Pest fees are super important. Now the background picture is roaches too. Goes for dead bugs, or wait, or just live ones. Just wash mine, bung it in an oven for a bit. I just washed mine. Oh, so no ultrasonic cleaner. I've heard people put stuff in the dishwasher before too, and then kind of let it dry out or bake it to dry it out. Hey, Ruggers, sounds like being married. YouTube thinks you are Russian. Yes, they do, lead farmer. So if you ever look up my name, Rusty Russ Repairs, you actually have to go into the filters and search by channel name. Otherwise, you get a bunch of Russian military videos. It's kind of a thing. Clearly been in my TOS for decades, so my hazard fee isn't anything new. I've been kind of wanting to ask people for their terms of services, or their what is the other word they use? Terms of, yeah, I guess it's TOSs. Like Andy or Chatfix or Ace, like anybody that actually runs a repair shop. I've kind of wanted to ask them if they can send me over a copy of their TOSs so I can kind of go over them and compare them, and at some point maybe put something together for myself. Just ideas of like what you're actually saying to customers to cover your own ass, you know. April 1st video idea: vodka and accent. Rusty shoots consoles. It's not bad. W. Okay, nice TK. W. Hit the like button for +1 HP. TAC, I mean, ultrasonic cleaner fun reached already. We're used to drop being added. Now you have to go in the opposite direction. Oh, we're used to drip being added. Yeah, okay. So I was actually trying to figure that out myself. Hold on, almost there. Hold on. I can't believe I'm mod 7 channel so far. Consider that a record for me. Arion, you have mentioned that in several people's chats that you're a mod of 7 channel so far. I think you've mentioned that a few times before. 1 hour for RX 960 arrival for Sun. Good card. I have one. Nice. When they
Graphios, thanks for the sub.
Thank you for the sub. Thank you so much for the sub, guys. I appreciate it. He caters to rich people repairs. I have never had bugs in Atlanta. What? I don't accept local repairs. If you're in the metro Atlanta area, I send you elsewhere. Got tired of weirdos showing up at my house just because I was local. Fix It Russ might be a better name. No, if you see my last BGA, or my last live stream with the BGA, it wasn't a fix. Terms and conditions. Okay, hold on. Almost there. TOS available on their sites also. Thank you, 8-Bit. Where are you based, Rusty Russ? Northern California. 45 minutes north of Sacramento in a little tiny town called Yuba City. You can look it up on Google. Sorry to hear that. I wouldn't wish it upon that. Anyways, mods main, never a mod. Huh? Okay, all caught up. Thank you, TK. Thank you for the $50 donations. Is it electronic or electronics? Electronics. I think it's TK Electronics. This is the stream sponsor. Hopefully you guys can see that. TK Electronics is today's stream sponsor. And I think it's pretty fair to say we have earned some drip today. Much appreciated, TK. Thank you. Let's see if this console has any picture. Plugging it in. No fan spin, which is kind of weird. There's the fan spin. Okay. Here we go. Why is the fan still spinning? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. White light. I'm just working in Atlanta. Don't live there, but I know what you mean. TK, you're from Atlanta too? Nice. Russ, look at my message on Discord. This is my waiver. Thank you, Dan. Hell yeah. Tampa, Florida, but I hardly take in repairs unless BIOS. There's quite a few people in Florida. Why did this shut off? We had a constant white light before. All of a sudden, beep on and off. So it's turning into a proper fault. What is that about? One more time. It's because you broke it. Thank you, Trick. Oh. What did you guys do? I'm actually glad that TK donated $50 so I could put on my hat, because my hair is a mess. Now I have no excuse. What did you guys do? Do you think this was shorting out? What is going on here, guys?
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Wait, TTS? Nothing? Oh, come on, we gotta replay that. What happened?
go, money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
Okay, I'll read it then. Xbox roaches tipped $5. Dang, you got a nice place here. Might make myself real comfortable here. You got Red Bulls? That's funny. You removed the roaches? I tried. Yeah. Not sir. What is that? Check under hot area. A cap moved. Okay, we can definitely take a look at that. Probably fried the encoder when plugging the HDMI cord in with bad pins. Roy! No! Add more thermal paste and put the clamp on. We could do that. Do HDMI LED test break. I don't have an HDMI LED test breakout. Put the clamp on for the start. These insta overheat without it. Thank you, Dreams. Clamp's not on. Okay. 100% overheating. Okay. Please put the clamp. Okay. I'm going. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. And there's. Okay. Tell you what. I'll put a little dribble. A little dribble of some thermal. I'm probably gonna wipe it off, clean off the old stuff anyways, but there is absolutely none on this CPU, APU, and heatsink. You guys really think that was it? No shot. No actual shot. Well, if we have that clamp on, we don't need that underneath there. Let's go here. Then here. And then here. And we're still on. You gotta be kidding me. I learned something today, guys. Insta overheat's a real thing. What's up? What's up? About to dock some people. If you guys need a new insufficient ventilation. Okay. All right. Hell yeah, baby. This is what we call easy money. Little bit of easy money.
Rusty Russ is the fucking best.
Thank you, Roy. What the funk was that? I think the surface tension of the board just released itself from my mat. I don't think that was an electrical pop, guys. Holy moly. It puts the clamp on the console or get the hose again. Driving back from Macone. I'll see y'all later. Great stream. Thank you, TK. You don't like the X clamp. Yeah, you guys are smart people with that X clamp thing. I would never have assumed or guessed it. So thank you guys. Amazing stuff. Fixed. Soren, Legendary Roy, Easy Burger. Nose it down with IPA. That stuff I can do off stream. I don't want to keep boring you guys with like me just sitting here cleaning something. You know what I mean? Like I know, let's say like Ace, right? He runs his actual business. So like he always says, you know, he's actually running his business. So like what it takes for him to disassemble, service, repair, and reassemble, he doesn't care because like that's him doing his business. Me, I'm a hobbyist. So like for me, I have no problem. We obviously have picture. We obviously have a working console. I can put this and pull this off to the side and clean this, you know, on my own terms, without you guys having to sit through me freaking scrubbing or whatever, right? You know what I mean? I don't want to.
Del Rahim, thanks for the sub.
What?
I am not SER, thanks for the sub.
Abdel Rahim, thank you for the sub, and I am not sir. Thank you for the sub. Pants shifting moment. What? Soren, we have picture. Easy pizza. I think it's exclamation mark picture, not exclamation mark Soren. I don't know why it's not popping up. But anyways, clamp popped up. Oh, maybe dreams. I'll take a look at it. That's later when the road germs fully hit the digestive system. And you pay
Oh, we
more
have
beer.
picture.
There we
I
go.
can't believe.
Oh,
we have picture. I can't believe.
Anyone for weird phobias? Omphalophobia. Wait. Omphalophobia. Omphalophobia is the fear of what? No picture. I'm gonna say no fear of no picture. Cool. We have Fortnite and Destiny 2, and that's it. They only played 2. Oh, Roblox. Cool. System storage. We have a 512, I think these are, a 512 gigabyte, which is fine. Nice. Love it, like it, and love it. Powered off. And I still need to open up the PSU. You can't see the PSU. Because, I mean, we obviously had bugs. So that's going to need a cleaning. Come on, turn off already. Come on, turn off already. Fear of Oompa Loompas. The fear of belly buttons. How? I mean, I don't know Latin. So, like, I know these words are, like, derivative of Latin root words. But how in the hell is Omphalophobia? Omphalophobia. I can't even say that dang word. What phobia is fear of feet? Because that's my phobia. It's in self-destruction mode, always on. It is off, just unplug it. Self-destruction mode? Is that a real thing? I'm assuming it's something, it's called something else. But yeah, I'll have to look into that setting, I guess. Podophobia is fear of feet. Yeah, okay, so like that makes sense to me. Because like they have like podiatrists and stuff like that. That's like the people that take care of your feet or whatever.
Here comes
So
the
like
money.
that's relatively
Money
close.
talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Thank you, not Andy.
Not Esser tipped $1. What?
What? Thank you, not Andy. So we can put this guy off to the side for a deep clean. Easy enough. Do we care to open this up and see what the damage is, or I could just do that off stream? And then we can get to the 1S. I mean, a little sneaky peek wouldn't hurt, right? Maybe set for standby mode and had an update pending. Ooh, did I just brick it then? Yes, open it. You just want to see if I get... Ah! I actually got shocked. There you go. Oh, wait, I may have said that backwards. Has pinholes to help with opening. Does it? This one just kind of came open. Absolutely spot. I mean, dust, obviously, but like No bugs. For the win. I'm so surprised. Like, they just normally are all up in these things. Capacitor. No charge there, which is very strange to me. Right? Like, that was the cap, right? Let's see if I can get this all the way out and just check underneath the housing. All that glue, it's a bit of a pain. Clean. Up, there's some carcass. All right. So actually, not a bad power supply. I'm actually quite happy with that. I'm gonna leave it open so I can give it a dust out. Nothing crazy going on in there. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. These need to go off to the side. I do not lose them. Gorgeous. Give it a good little wipe down before we get into some more roaches. I spray my hands with IPA. Is that disinfected enough so I can drink some more Red Bull? Hold on, I gotta catch up on some chat. Dipnophobia. Dinopa. Dipnophobia. What? Dinophobia. Is the fear of what? Fear of talking to your date? McDonald's. Highest electric shock I've had was 240 volts AC at 13 amps. I had a question about your guys' electricity out there in the UK. You guys always say it's like 240 volts. So when we have 240 volts here in the States, we actually have one hot leg, two hot leg, a neutral, and a ground. And then for our 120, we have our 120 volt hot and our neutral and our ground. So in your 240 system out there, do you guys have a single 240 volt neutral and ground, or do you guys do it's still called single phase out here, but it's two phases of hot? I've always kind of wondered that. Guys, okay. Did I miss roaches in the supply? No, there was like 2 carcasses, but they were like shedded. There's nothing. That supply is actually very clean. Pain was equivalent to a woman giving birth. What? Discord DM so you can check it out after the stream. Whoa. Imagine that's a lot of power. I say after I give my ul a bath. Let's work on electric toaster with battered earth. Oof. Wow, that controller is bright. Yeah, because I mean the King Boo is even brighter. You can't even, like, I tried turning it down to give him an outline. Doesn't work. Or you could just change your glove like a professional Rusty. Gloves aren't cheap. You know what I mean? Rusty's unbranded. Line neutral, earth only. Okay, Dreams, thank you for that. So you guys have 240 on a single line. That's wild. I mean, it does decrease the amperage, which is cool, whatever. But like a single 240, that's crazy. EDM Guru, welcome in. US, you have double split 120 supply, I believe. I love the fact in the US you have double split 110. Yeah, so it's like 110, 110 for 240 between the two phases. It's not technically a three-phase because they do have another leg for three-phase systems out here. I'm probably the same out there. 443 phase. Ooh. Yeah, the step down transformer. Yeah. When Joey from JDT sent me that that PS4, on the actual PS4 it says the power supply is for 220. So I actually went out and bought a separate power supply that would work. And I thought for sure like it was going to be needed, but Ace had mentioned to me that the power supplies are actually universal. And so even though it said 220 on the power supply itself, a 120 supply could go into it, and it did. It actually did. Even though the nameplate on it itself said 120 or 220 only, it actually took 120, and then the whole inside still did the DC conversion to it, and it was okay. Okay, here we go. Xbox One S digital version. Look at it, so amazing. Serial number is 0916, and the warranty sticker kind of looks intact. HDMI. You got to be kidding me, guys. Easy money today. Easy money. Which is exactly what I need, because I need some funding. I need to buy some more stuff to get prepared for the next week's stream. Focus, focus, focus. Really? 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 There we go. All right. EDM Guru. Andy who? Yeah. Universal power supplies can handle 120 to 240 volts, I believe. Yep, exactly. Who is this Ace guy? Yo, daddy. Minimum 4 roaches on top, and those HDMI ports are always bad. Dipnophobia is that's all I know how to say is phobia. Is the fear of dining with others. I might have that one. I'm kidding. Number test. Here we go. Number test. I'm going to say a number between 1 and 1,000. You guys are going to type it in the chat. I'm going to count and see how long it takes for us to get to that number. Here we go. Number's going to be 72. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Dreams is the first one with 72. I caught you guys off guard with that one, huh? Fear of lamb chops. Here we go. Powered it on. Console staying on. It's still a white light. So it's just going to be an HDMI port. Really, guys? For realies? And we have picture. Beautiful. Doesn't make for the best content, but that's why I wait to open the boxes, because if I open the box before stream and I find out it's just an HDMI port, I more than likely will not do the repair. But you guys seen me unbox this live on stream, so we kind of know together what the issue is, and now I have no excuse on why I can't just change out the HDMI port. We'll give it an inspection and see if we see any bugaroonies, but that sucks. I was pretty much hoping for a real fault. I do have another Xbox One S with a real fault, if you guys are interested. Now I say this with some reluctance because I've had it for quite some time and I have been dreading it. Just like that last one we did where we had to do a BGA reball because the RAMs were not lighting up. I've had it on the back burner for a while. Any bugs? Any bugs? Nothing crazy. Let's keep going. 11s, that was fast counting. 11 seconds. Yeah, probably. I was, yeah, okay, well. Praise be the Owen. I had two people in the shop that never heard of a toothbrush. But Power Owen. Have you tried repairing a valve tube radio? No. No, I have not. Someone in the chat. What's up, someone? They're British, Dave. Oh, are they? Were they British? I swapped these with the input ports. So you... So you literally just swap the output and input ports and you're good to go? Okay, gotta shoot. Have a great stream, Russ. Catch everyone later. Later, Pitco. Thanks for hanging out, man. I think you need to revisit the APU. It's a lost cause. It's pretty much done for. Even if I tried solder masking it to attempt the reball, like it's pretty much too far gone. Now I have the smell of gingivitis in my nose. Very descriptive. Royce! Welcome in, man. Never worked on an Xbox One of any type? Well, my friend, now may be the time to start. Damn, look, that looks pretty clean. It's not too bad. Dreams, easy money, I hope so. Gotta make money on this one. Well, yeah. The hard drive works, and that's the main thing with these digitals because they're 1 terabyte. And I have been burning through 1 terabytes like crazy. So for me to actually have a 1S digital with a good hard drive is amazing because they don't sell without a 1 terabyte hard drive. Colrophobia. 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 Root word Latin, col. Fear of being killed? Coal? Like when you coal an animal, maybe? I don't know. I'm just shooting in the dark. How's it going, man? Glad to catch one of your streams. Thank you, someone. I'm glad to have you here, man. It is nice to be streaming. Sorry for that loud ass bang. What am I doing? 1 terabyte. Yes. HDMI. Okay, here we go. Yeah, not one person uses the input port. You know, you're probably right. Because, like, what is that supposed to be like for a media machine where you have your TV going in and stream from your Xbox? Like, yeah, nobody would do that. Fear of mildly discomforting geese. Mildly discomforting geese. What does that even mean? Fear of a toothbrush phobia. Answer, fear of clowns. Oh. Anybody know how long it took me to do a ramp swap today? I was kind of in and out, Andy. I'm sorry. Darophobia. Oh, I know that one. It's fear of Dora the Explorer, right? 4 hours. No, it would be like a DVD and a Blu-ray. Oh yeah, who has actual compact discs anymore? Anybody? Anybody actually use a DVD or Blu-ray anymore? As a member of the SEUS, I can attest to the validity of that statement. I'm mad we got a response an hour later. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, 8-bit? Yo, yo! JSino, 2K6. What's up? What's up, 2K6? How you doing? Welcome into the chat. That's a brand new name, guys. I have not ever seen 2K6 in anybody's chat, to be honest. Thanks for hanging out, man. Got 125 for that job. Fear of touching the skin or fur of an animal. What? Carry on. You are just full of these fun facts, man. Are you Googling them, or do you actually know these by heart? Or is that from the paranormal channel? Is that just something that they do and talk about over there? Why am I taking this off? Because it needs a service. But I can do that after. We're here for the HDMI. Which is going to be this guy. Put that there. Put that there. Let me check my stashy stash. Xbox One S's. My chair just snapped. Big Back Russ just snapped his chair. Holy shit. My kids taught me what big back means. Uh-oh. Hold on. There and there. Okay, here we go. I just found you. Hell yeah. 2K6, man. Are you into streams? Are you into electronic repairs? Or just by the random fact of the YouTube algorithm just decided to show my stream to you? Because there are quite a few electronic repair streamers in the chat. If you're interested. Come on with the blue screen. Come on. Oh, just wait till she hits her laser disc phase. I'm a mod for several paranormal channels. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Several of them. I thought it was just the one. Hit the like button for +1 HP. LMO Kids. I see those ports. I sent. It's going to good. They are, Dan. 100%. Like the fact that you sent me the exact right ports, man. Amazing. W's in the chat for Dan. Amazing supporter. Exclamation mark Dan in the chat. Good enough. This is easy stuff, guys. I feel like I'm boring you guys, and I'm sorry. Just been looking into PC gaming. Oh. And I popped up? Current mod count, -7. Oof. Bad mod, huh, Arion? I'm just kidding. I think you mean -7. Currently put together parts for my... currently putting together parts to build my first one coming from console? Boing. Thinks the mod is like 3 stripes in the army. Ricochet. Speaking of PC gaming, I'll be glad when I get some downtime. I want to play the new WoW expansion. Man, I haven't played WoW in years. Years. Ever since my kids were born, I haven't been able to game. I'm building a PC. Right now, you're building a PC, dude? Like, this is the worst time to be building a PC. Like, prices are absolutely bananas for anybody to be building a PC in this time and age. DDR4 or DDR5? Because if you're going DDR5, man, that's like a $3,000 PC off top. If you like technical channels, you'll love Radio Cruncher live streams at 1400 on Sundays afternoon. Is that the one of the channels you mod for, Arion? Arion, is that one of the channels you mod for? Arion, is that one of the channels that you mod for? Arion, is that one of the channels? iFix Guide. Hi, watching from the Philippines. What is going on with all these new chatters? I'm so happy to see these names popping up. First words in the chat. What's up, iFix Guide? Do you have a channel? Do you fix stuff on stream? I might have to check you out, guys. No homo. 25K hours spent on World of Warcraft. Damn! I'm stuck on picking a motherboard. Ooh. I know, but I'm going for it. Hell yeah. DDR5? Good luck, mate. Good luck on that. Good. And you know what else went up besides just RAM? Hard drives. Hard drives are now super expensive. I'm getting a bundle from Micro Center. Oh, nice. Technical channel mate. Yep. I'm praying for some kind of AI bubble to pop. Eventually, Royce. I'm right there with you, man. Tricky's also a mod for 6 channels. Well, I mean, if you guys want to count numbers, how many channels am I a mod for? We got Toltec, we got 8-bit, we got who else? I don't know. I don't even know, honestly. I don't do anything anyway, so it's not like I'm a good mod. I try for Toltec. Like, I used to, like, post comments, be like, oh, like and subscribe and all that stuff, because he doesn't have, like, stream elements set up.
Squall 721, thanks for the sub.
Squall! Thank you for the sub, man. What is going on here?
Jay Sino, thanks for the sub.
Jay, another sub, guys. I can't believe it. Thank you guys for subbing. Thank you all for the support. Truly amazing. Holy moly, 54 people watching. That's crazy. You guys are crazy. Trying to keep up on chat. Trying to keep up on chat. Here we go. DDR4 machines are going to have to last for several years. Yeah. Check Costco PCs. Really? Is Costco not hip with the times? Can we get a good deal with them? Because as soon as they find out about the RAM and hard drive shortage, even though they're just, you know, Costco wholesale prices, they're still going to go up. I went to go. I had another 1S sitting on my shelf of inventory, and this was before I found out about the Xbox One S whispers of possibly being able to hack. And my kids, you know, I love them, but man, are they fickle about like consoles. They were asking for a PC so they can play their games, and I'm like, you know, you guys really aren't even old enough for a PC. But me, being the loving dad that I am, took that to heart, and I traded one of my Xbox One S's for a PC that was faulty. And I was thinking about doing a stream on it, but by the time I got it home, I just kind of overlooked it. It's an old PC. It's definitely not worth anything bragging about. I'm almost embarrassed to tell you guys it's DDR3. But it had a bad RAM stick. They said it wasn't starting. So I like went through some basic checks of like the power supply and shit like that, and found it had a bad RAM stick. And now it works. It works fine. So I redid the operating system. I used Rufus and installed Windows 11. Did some test runs on it, and they're not like gaming AAA titles or anything like that. So for me, for them, just being able to run simple things like Roblox is all that really matters. Why is this back corner not going down? There we go. Anyways, long story short, DDR3 is the way to go, guys. I'm moving it too much. What the heck? Whoa, 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 whoa. You guys are shitting it up. Hold on. Getting rid of my Xbox, so I figured I'd dive in. 3 high-spec PCs for sale in the UK. Anyone interested? Think of myself and my fellow mods as the chat police. Yeah. So I mean, every once in a while we'll get some crazy people in the chat, but like very rarely do we get some like crazy spammers. I think these chip suppliers are doing the same thing they did a while back. I don't think it has anything to do with AI. Call BS. Yeah, what's up, delivery boy? Thanks for chatting in and getting in on the conversation. It seems to me like the whole AI thing or whatever, and like I watched or listened or watched and read a news article about like, well, why don't they just build more factories to build more RAM and all that stuff? And it comes down to the price point of how long it's going to take to build a new factory versus how much it's going to cost to actually get into production. And then by the time that they actually get a factory up and running, is it going to be viable for them to keep that factory up and open, or are prices going to actually dip back down to a more tolerable zone? And it seems to me like by the time it takes to actually open up a new factory to start being able to sell components, they predict that the market's actually going to dip back down enough to where they don't even need that factory anymore. So no company is actually willing to invest in building a new factory because it's just not cost effective or whatever. It costs billions of dollars to open a new factory. And so when you think about it like that, like Western Digital announced that they just sold out their whole inventory for the rest of 2026 or whatever, and there's no real like chance for anybody to buy any new drives or whatever. Amazon is limiting you to like one purchase or whatever, and it's just crazy to see all that stuff going on. And yeah, I kind of think a lot of it is inflated. Like, are centers actually, you know, requiring that much? I mean, yeah, I'm sure they are requiring quite a bit or whatever, but it's just ridiculous to me that they say that it's bought out for the 2026 remainder of the year. Like, it's just absolutely insane that they would be able to have a price that bids out for the entire year. Like, I don't understand how that works, man. It makes no sense to me. We already know this console works. We know it had picture. So I'm just doing this for nothing. Doing this for absolutely nothing. We go. Ship suppliers, okay, yeah, 20 quid, 20 squid. Asus ROG. Okay, so we have picture. Wonderful. 5.1k pesos, pounds. That's a nice rig. Very nice, very nice. PC Master Race. That's what my parents said about the console. They gave me a PC instead. Bobby Broadway, another chatter. Welcome to the channel. Do PC put lock in it lunchbox mode? Launchbox mode? Do a PC put lock in it lunchbox mode? Am I reading that right? Do a PC put lock in it lunchbox mode? Yeah, all right. AMD Ryzen 7 9800 3D 2.4 gigahertz 8-core processor, MSI MEG 8X70G or E, godlike. It's a lot of letters. AM5 motherboard, MSI GeForce RTX 5090 Lightning Z, 32 gigabyte GDR7 PC. Okay, 9K. Oh my God, and that's pounds. That's not even freedom dollars. Roblox runs on a toaster. Exactly. Which is why, like, for my kids, a DDR3 system is absolutely fine. Maxed out at 32 gigabytes. I spent like 20 bucks on some DDR3. Cake. Easy money. Alibaba, another new chatter. Welcome to the channel, Alibaba. Hello. Hi. Funny insurance claim for married people pulled away from the side of the road, glanced at my mother-in-law and headed over the embankment. Funny insurance claim for married people. Pulled away from the side of the road, glanced at my mother-in-law, and headed over the embankment. Huh? Did you say the One S is able to be hacked? Not quite yet, but there was an announcement on some Discord channels that the Xbox One S has whispered. They use the actual word whispered back to them. They've been trying to do some stuff, and then like they have a whisper back from the Xbox. So the One S is possibly going to be able to be hacked at some point in time. Not yet, but possibly. Can I plug this in while it's on? Let's see what happens. Cooked. There's whispers. Yes, okay, yeah. China is throwing some factories up. Yeah, Yeah, but are they going to be built in time for it to actually make a difference? Who knows? Who actually knows? Roblox! Fortnite. Yep, so we are good to go on this console. Just needs a good cleaning and reassembly. Easy pizzas. Somebody told me I'm from the future where AI run rampant, but up all the DDR, buy up all the DDR5 and DDR4 you can. Also NVMe drives. I'd like to think I had listened, but probably not. Yeah, apparently time travel will be possible in the future. Possibly. I mean, what is time travel but, you know, distortion of space or something. Tried to sound smart. I'm not. But let me clear that up. You could get the kids a PC, but lock it on lunchbox, big box mode, so they can play all their stream/arcade ROMs, console ROMs, but not access. Oh, lunchbox. I have not heard of that before. That deserves a sticky note. Launch boxes, big box mode. What that means is I'm gonna actually look that up off stream and figure out what the hell that means. This needs a clean, this needs a service. Not gonna bore you guys with that. But we are 2 for 2 HDMI. What's up? We get making money today, guys. We is making some money today. All right. So I did not expect those to go so swimmingly. I need to save some consoles for next stream. Next week, because I have some stuff in the mail, but it's not here yet. I do have a couple of hours left before I gotta call it on the stream, right? So what does that mean? That means we get to look at something that I have been putting on the back burner for quite some time. I have been terrified of doing this, but because I am running out of content, it is just about that time. Keep it interesting, give you guys something other than just some HDMI port swaps. And if possible, I could get some advice and some help and some guidance. It is another Xbox One S. Show me some trace repair. PS5 dime, no. PS3 Frankie, no. Change your gloves, Rusty. Thank you, Ruggers. We actually might not need gloves for this next one. Have you ever tried repairing a vintage valve tube radio? No. Did you ask me that already, Arion? Didn't you already ask me that? But this Xbox One S that I'm going to look at is going to be a little bit tricky. It's something I'm not familiar with and something I don't feel comfortable doing because it involves possibly looking at some schematics, which I am definitely not familiar with. I need to go to the bathroom, guys. I've been drinking too much Red Bull, so give me 2 seconds and I will be right back. All right, here we go. We're back. Where's the vape? Sorry, can't help you gaming consoles. What? No chat in chat. Number one, Red Bull gives you pee. I like that one. Only repair I did was a PS5 3 fan. It died, and I did the oven trick and reflowed bad solder joints. And I fixed the fan so it wouldn't happen again. Nice, very cool. I'm trying to read this one. Ferd Abu Bakr online. 2 seconds gone. What's up, Ferd? I'm just first words. Welcome to the chat. Man, we're getting a lot of new chatters in here, man. That's cool. I wish I could drink Red Bulls, but I'd stroke out. Handy would love that. They're sugar free. That makes a difference. Skip the loo. Me darling Skip. Okay, so Xbox One S. What's the issue? I hear you guys asking me. Let me get you guys queued up here a little bit. Let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta check the Discord for some stuff here. Pitco sent me his terms of service. Hell yeah. And then, no wait, that was Dan. Dan sent me that. That's right. Sorry. I don't know why I got mixed up. I was looking at Pitco. Oh, and Pitco did. Hell yeah, both of you guys did. What am I doing? Where am I at? I'm gonna be looking for find or start a conversation. No, that's not what I'm looking for. We're gonna go here. We're gonna look up here. We're gonna look up specific user. Bin filter sent to me. There we go. And this is an old one Ben was trying to help me out with. There we go. This is what I'm looking for right here. So, the issue with this Xbox One S is there is no picture at all. Let me grab a hard drive. This is gonna be a known good hard drive, but it's probably not gonna have OSU 1 on it. But at least we can get some picture and add it if we need to, right? Disk drive is plugged in, fan is plugged in, front panel, LCD, power supply. There we go. So I just want to show you guys the symptoms here, and also for my own sanity, double check. You guys are gonna flip out when you see this close up, okay? Powering on. White light. Grabbing it from the middle if we can. And we stay on. Vape juice in the electronics. Can I ask you your hardest repair? My hardest repair? Looking back at it, now that I've done it, it's probably not the hardest repair, but it was the Xbox Series S that had that, was it 14 trace repair? But now that I've done one, they seem pretty straightforward. And plus, Uber Micro Repairs now sells a flex for the Series S HDMI, so it's probably even easier now. But like I said, this one is going to probably be the hardest one that I've ever done, because it involves actually thinking about the circuit and following and measuring and schematics and all that stuff. Because Previously, I've already changed out the, what is it called? ESD booster, and it still didn't work. So for whatever reason, I'm getting no picture on this. I'm gonna tee you guys up and I'm gonna show you what I've done. I'm probably gonna wipe everything off and start over fresh so we can all kind of be on the same page here. But this is probably gonna be the trickiest one that I've done. This one is gonna involve some thinking, okay? I wish it would be that easy when you start fresh out on YouTube. Miss slamming 30 milligrams bangs for fun. Bangs are serious, dude. Those give me the jitters. Anime's Portal. My PS4 Slim not turning on. It gives 2 beeps and a blue LED blink. Then it turns off. What could that be? A PS4 Slim. 2 beeps and a blue LED. I have not worked on too many PS4s, although I've been wanting to. And also, thank you for chatting in the chat. You can steal the hard drive from another console and ease of testing. I thought you don't need an HD to get any picture. Well, you need a hard drive for it to stay on. If you don't have a hard drive, it'll actually turn off for the Xbox One S. Big shout outs to Uber, Lovely Human, HDMI retimer. I've actually changed out the HDMI retimer, and still the same effect. There was no picture. You don't need to think, bro, just swap out the chips, HDMI encoder, HDMI port, ESD. Okay, Royce, we'll get there. We'll get there, guys. I've done all that. I've done it all. Factory reset been tried yet, encoder by chance. Okay, traces and damage by the board, hard physical firmware, controller failures, hard mentally ammo. Ace, perfect timing, ace. I wish Ben was still in the chat because I'm going to show you guys. You can see the console's still on. Like it's still no picture, console still on. Okay, cool. Let me show you what I've done. I've actually changed out the HDMI retimer before. Still no picture. I've changed out the HDMI port. Still no picture. I've changed out the ESD booster. Still no picture. So when I asked Ben about the issue, he mentioned to me to do an ESD diode bypass. And let me show you guys here what that looks like. Okay, this is the picture right here. Let me zoom in a little bit. This little chip right here is the ESD booster chip, U8B1. Okay, this is what a bypass looks like, just to see if some picture actually gets through. You jump some wires, make some connections, jump some wires, blah, blah, blah. Everybody on the same page? Anybody got some tips for Anime's Portal about the PS4 Slim? Giving 2 beeps and a blue LED, not turning on, what could be? It probably could be the hard drive, honestly. I don't know 100%, but it could be. Has factory reset been tried yet by any chance? No, because I haven't been able to get picture to actually do a factory reset. Traces damage. Okay, I read that one. Check the retimer anyways. They're notoriously hard to seat, especially the aftermarket chips. Flux inside the port. Do you have a breakout board? I do, Roy. I think if you hit enough with vape juice, it'll start working. Push button. Another first-time chatter. What's up? Thank you for chatting. Did you try turning it off and on again? No, I have not. Why would you bypass a 50 cent IC? I'm assuming 50 cent. Doesn't the bypass affect resolution or something? Yeah, probably, but at least you'd be able to get a picture of some sort. Did you check voltage on the port before doing anything? And no, Ace, but that's why this one is going to be a challenge. This is an actual proper repair. We're actually going to dive in a little bit deeper and figure this stuff out, and I'm hoping together as a community we can figure this out together. Might be a rail short on the PS4. Thank you for that, delivery boy. Yeah, confirm voltage rails. Okay, we will do all of this together. Let me show you guys my ESD bypass, and to be fair warning, trigger alert, it's gonna be bad. Trigger alert, it's gonna be bad. Okay, here we go. Let me square this up a little bit more. We can all be on a good view here. And we want to be facing this way. And to keep in mind, guys, right? Keep in mind that that the console powers on and stays on. Okay, so like this trace ESD bypass that I've done is actually, I don't want to say good, but like not shorting anything out, right? So I've used the enamel wiring. Okay, I'm queuing you guys up for this. Okay, I'm sorry. I've used enamel wiring, and it's not actually touching. Okay, so like here we go. No, with the blue screen. Okay, there it is. There she is. Let's see the breakout board readings. Okay, we can get there. Clearly you have voltage. Yes, right, Dave's right. The console's powering on and staying on. CPU 386. Hello, another first-time chatter, guys. This is amazing. All these lurkers coming out, man. I love to see it. Hell yeah. As long as it works. No, not on HDMI, but the board has it. Yes. Okay, good point, Dave's. Crazy Tech Cool, please hit the like. Probably bad solder balls in the APU. Don't you dare, TFN. Don't you dare go there. Okay. This is why I also say like we're probably gonna have to scrape this all off and redo. I do have some new U8B1 ESD ICs, so we can put a new one on, but this is the bypass, and we still have no picture. And I just want to show you guys that. So that way, you know, later on, if you guys are like, oh, just do an ESD bypass. We've already done it and still no avail. So what I want to do is take this off. I'm actually going to put on a new U8B1 IC. So that way we can actually just start over fresh, right? And here it is right here. And then we can go from there about diving into some schematics, taking some measurements, taking some HDMI pinout readings and stuff like that. Before I take this off, is there anything that we should do? Like the breakout board for the HDMI, hook it up to a Pico and see if there's any faults or anything like that. Is there any suggestions that you guys want to see before I just start wiping this all off and putting on the new chip and everything like that? Because, you know, like Dave said, I mean, we probably have all the correct voltage rails. I can go through with a multimeter and actually show you guys that we have 12 volt, 5 volt, 3 volt, all that stuff. But more than likely, it's gonna have to be that we're gonna open up the schematic, we're gonna look at the HDMI circuit together, we're gonna have to test some resistors, we're gonna have to check some components around all these other ICs and figure out together what the issue is. Give us diode readings on the HDMI pins. Okay, Dreams, we got that, we can do that, absolutely. The right cable looks like missing a joint. Wait. The right cable. Are we talking about this one right here? So. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. And just for reference, one more time on that. I have this lined up exactly how the picture I showed you guys. So this capacitor taps here and then goes up to. No. We're okay. It does not. It's not supposed to connect here. It's supposed to connect here, here, and here. Those three components right there. You see those three in the green. So it's actually not supposed to connect here at all. So that should be okay. Good eyes though. Who was that? Was that TFN? I think it was. Check filter. CG coming in with the first chat. Port voltages. Put a little pressure on the rear timer while it's powered on and see if the picture pops up. That would rule out whether or not it's not seated correctly. Test voltage on the HDMI port. Let me get my HDMI breakout. Everybody's awake now. Everybody's like, hell yeah, proper repair, let's go. Where is my HDMI breakout. Crap, guys, where did I put it? Oh no. Oh no. I know it's in here, but where? I honestly didn't expect to work on this console, otherwise I would have had this already out. I know I have one. Where is it at? Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm sure that sounds terrible. I would have put it right here with all my other breakout boards. Why is it not here? We can measure on the pins. We can absolutely measure on the pins. Would it be in here? No, that's not it. It would have been in that drawer for a fact, for 100% fact. Sorry, 2 seconds. I don't like having dead air. Where is that dang breakout? Okay, cool. You guys just keep chatting amongst yourselves. Give me 2 more seconds, guys. Let me just slowly go through this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna give myself 30 more seconds, and if I can't find it, we're gonna be doing this the manual way of measuring the pins. I have so many mod chips. What is going on here? Oh, it's time to organize. It's time to organize. No, you guys, I'm so sorry. I know I have one. Dang it. Okay, well, hopefully we don't short anything out then. Dang it. Okay, well, I'm gonna put that on the list to look for. Son of a gun. Where are we at? So confused, why would they have you connect to an unpopulated point on the board? What's unpopulated? Oh, I see it. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. How did the HDMI pins get rusty? They're rusty? Not gonna know that it looks scary. Yeah, it looks terrible. I know. I know. Everybody saying hi. Henceforth, they're too small.
Here comes the money.
Too small.
Here we go. Money
I have
talk.
some fine.
Here comes the
fine
money.
Dollar, dollar.
CG tipped $2. This is for you, not for Andy.
Thank you, CG. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to catch up. This is the lowest wire on the left side. That makes no sense connecting on popular point. Every point on the other point. Okay. Yep. I hear you, Roy. Connects the resistor under it, Roy. Have you seen some console? What the? Why is my microscope acting up? What is it doing? It's like rebooting. What's going on with my microscope? Weird. You guys not read the rules of chatting? No chatting in chat. First warnings. 27 is if you have later R8B7 unpopulated by the looks of the board. That pin is also connected to RB87. Oh, I see what you guys are saying. Okay. Lil B fan, what's up? Another first time chatter. Hello. I know what it feels like to be one of those bugs in a bug infested console. Are you a little bit behind, Lil B? Can we get a live chat update? Is that the one? Live. No. Did you put HDMI port on that? Yes, I have changed out the port. I have changed out the port on this, I think. It doesn't look factory, because if you look at this one, it's got like the black housing. Versus this one having the white shell around it. We'll check some voltage. We'll do some diode readings before I power it on. But like, even if we power it on, do we want to check voltages? Man, I wish I had my breakout board. I'm so sad right now. All the pins are good. Let me get this board out of the shell. Wow.
Real Not Sure is now following.
Thank you for the follow. I haven't been paying attention to the Twitch. I'm sorry, guys. My streamer bot shows both Twitch and YouTube chat, but I haven't actually been paying attention. There's little symbols, so I should pay attention more of who's chatting on Twitch versus YouTube. This is HDMI in and HDMI in or not? Yeah, that's HDMI. Yeah, that's HDMI out. Right here, the one that we were just checking. This is HDMI in. No. Yeah, in. This is out. Okay. Back at it. Here we go. Oh, I smacked it with my... I smacked it, sorry. Okay, what is going on with the dang scope here? Why is my scope power acting up? Yo, my scope just keeps restarting Over and over and over and over. So that's my light. That should be power. Bro, don't tell me I need a new scope right now. Don't you dare. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I can't afford a new scope right now. Please. Please. Okay, come on, dedicated power. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, here we go. HDMI, here we go. Meters, here we go. Why is my Owen not displaying? You guys, what is the deal with all the troubles? What is the deal with all the troubles? That's not right. So I'm trying out a new meter from JFix recommendation, Circuit Fix. I was having issues connecting it earlier, but when I started up the stream today, it decided to work. So here we go. We're gonna give this a shot. I wanted to try this one because it actually gives diode readings and voltage readings and resistance readings where it's not showing the like millivolts or what is it? Not my.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Thank you, Royce.
Dollar, dollar.
Royce Repairs tipped $5. Thanks for being one of my first supporters to show up on my stream. Does Xbox One have UART?
It does not. Oh wait, yes it does. Sort of UART. It's I2C SM bus reader, postcode serial reader. I don't even know. It's so many words. UART's easier to call it UART, but the console power is on. So even if I did this, it's not going to show this fault. Okay, are we all good? Can we do this? What am I doing? I'm checking for diode readings on every pin. This is pin 19 on this side. This is going to be pin 1 over here. I don't even know the correct diode readings, so I'm going to put this red probe on ground. Here we go, guys. Can you guys see? Diode reading. Pin 1, 0.72 volts. Pin 2, I'm assuming that's going to be ground because it's 0. Even bin calls it UART. Oh, nice. Okay. Check the PSU. Well, the power supply works. It powered the console just fine. Pin 3, 0.72, 4, 0.72. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, so I'm assuming that might be ground. I don't know. Looks like it from the traces. 0.71, 72, 0.72, possibly ground. 0.72. .72, possibly ground. 72. 0.6. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15 on, wait. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. So on 13, we get a 0.6. 14. 14 is open. I don't know if that's normal or not. 0.44 on 15. No, wait. Now we're at 1. 16. Ground. 0.2. 0.3 and 0.3. Are those wrong? Those look really low. Let me turn this damn beeper off. Those look really low. So far so good. And 17, I think. 14 is OL. 15 and 16 are weird. That's not good. 18 is what?
Couch,
18 and
thanks
19
for the
are off.
sub.
That's super low. Couch. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go backwards. Here we go. 18 or 19, sorry. Let's not touch the probe. Is 0.3. There's no booster IC. Yeah, that's true, CG. Can you zoom in on the ESD bypass? Yeah, if you really want to. It's pretty ugly. And it's probably gonna be pixelated, sorry about that. I can actually lower the scope if we need to. 19 and 18 are 19 and 18 the same. Okay, here we go. 19, about 0.3, right? 18, 0.3. So yes, they are the same. 18 and 19 are off, says Roy. I can get a working board and check pins 18 and 19 because we just fixed one, so we actually know we have a good working board we can compare to. That's 17. Turn it on and check voltages. We can do that, Ace. Can you sniff where the booster wait, can you sniff where the booster IC was, please? Andy, if you really want me to, absolutely. Can you lick the HDMI port? You guys are ridiculous. Okay, let's power it on and see what the hell happens. I feel like it's gonna shut off too quick, so let me plug in. The hard drive and disk drive, just so it doesn't shut off. Disk drive is probably not needed, but the hard drive I think will shut off pretty quick if we don't have that plugged in. Okay. You guys want me to check voltages? Very sketchily, but we can absolutely do that. Going to be ESD related. Even with the bypass, it should be over 0.65. Damn, Roy, you sound like you know what you're talking about. The port wasn't placed, so it shouldn't be bridged. I think I replaced the port, man. Yeah, I think the port hasn't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Try to nudge all the HDMI pins to see if any are loose. Yes, we did, Royce. At the very beginning, none of them are loose. It could be that the bypass is wrong, and I didn't hear all that. Okay. Would you remove the bypass and fit a new IC? Yes, we will, Dreams. Absolutely, we will. Let me just do everything I can before we just wipe the surface of everything. Sounds like he knows what you're talking about too. He just uses ChatGPT. Check pins 18 and 19 are bridged, please. Okay, after this, we're gonna check voltages on the pins. Okay. 18 and 19. There to there. It looks like that's ohms. It looks like a direct connect, I guess. Let me make sure I'm not touching any of the other pins. Yeah, 0.2. That's a short, or not short, but like they are connected. That is bad, or I don't know if it's bad or not, but they are connected. Okay, plugging it in. Let's see if we can check some voltages. Do I need to power this on to check voltages on the HDMI pins, or is standby enough? I didn't see any fan twitch. Unplugging it, plugging it back in. I don't see any fan twitch. 15, 16, 18, and 19 all seem wrong. I'll go to ESD area. Okay, Dreams. I'm listening. I'm trying to listen, and I'm trying to keep up. Gonna drive me to drink again. When y'all see me ask over my next stream, you know it's Andy's fault. Yes, needs power. Okay. Okay. You only get 3 volts without power button. Okay, here we go. Powering it. Powering it. Now the okay, console's on. Get fan spin, making sure the console stays on. And console powers off. How about that? What am I doing wrong? Turning that off. Check my connections. Disk drive was not put in all the way. Plugging it in. Still no fan twitch. Turning it on. Console's on. And console seems to be staying on. The diode reading is supposed to be different when bypass versus not. I don't know, Royce. Probably, yeah. I would imagine so. Should have 5 volts on 18. Okay. Okay, console staying on. Here we go. Voltage, can you guys see? Okay, cool. So we're going to start from 19 and work our way back for voltage. Please don't touch 2 pads at once. We get our 5 volts on 19. Five volts on 18. Should I be checking the actual pins themselves? Five volts. 19 should be 0 with no ESD. So then there is an issue immediately from 19 having 5 volts. Now Dave's saying bypass will have 5 volts on both. I got suckered into that. Let's just keep going. I'll just keep going down the line. You guys chat it up and we'll figure it out together. So pin 17. Nothing. Fuck. I knew this was a bad idea. I don't know. Console shut down. Sparkity spark spark. How bad did I just ruin this console, guys? Not Aggie. Just disappointed. It's fine. It will go back on. Everything is pointed at ESD area. Turning it back on. Here we go. Console is not powering on yet. Still no power. Hey, there we go. Console's back on. God. Console's doing funky stuff. Console staying on. Are we safe to go back and test more? Okay. Console staying on. Here we go. Let's try a different angle of the dangle. I don't want to touch the pins because they're just so close together. 19, 18, 17. Here we go. 16. Just don't hit 16 and 17. 19, 18, 17. Okay, here we go. 16. Jesus. Five volts on 16. $15. 4 volts. You can test them in the component instead of the actual pins. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14 should be, that's the fan. 14 should be ground, which it should be fine. Okay. There's a via, and it's covered, so nothing there, but .2 volts on, what was this, 14? 13? 12? $12 is 0, and that goes to this resistor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Console's flashing. Console is shutting off. That's different. You have an ESD chip. I wouldn't bother measuring long. Just replace the ESD. Yeah, I do have one. Console's not turning on. Yep. Okay. All right. Console's back on. More pins, Russ. I'm trying, Ace. I'm trying. Man, I wish I had my freaking breakout board, man. Console shut off. It did. Powering it back on. It's doing funny stuff, guys. I really think it's because of that spark. Okay, so we're back on. We're back on. Okay, back to the resistor. Here we go. So 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. 12. 0 volts. 11. It's the same thing. It might as well just test it at the dang HDMI. 11 is ground. 10. 10 has nothing. 9. Nothing. Man, this is so small. It's hard because my scope is in the way of the actual meter. And no volts. Am I actually touching the pads? Yeah, we're getting no voltages on like the first few pins. So check out your retimer install. Seems fudged or a bad retimer. Use a data line so you can spark on these, but 0 is odd. Russ. The front door must be open at an angle of 33 degrees. Should be in low voltage on RHE above pins if the retimer is good. Most are 0. Replace retimer. Okay. Check retimer. Okay. Could have done that hours ago to find the issue. Okay. Okay. It's 1 o'clock. Okay. Console is flashing white. That's not a very bright white flash, but I don't know what it's doing. Turn off, come on. Sinking. Yeah, possibly sinking. So let me just show you guys the retimer from all the angles. Why is it so dark? That's even darker. Trying to get some better angles here. Hold on, let me unplug everything so I can move the board around a little bit easier. Swing you guys over here so I can hang it off the desk. That side doesn't look promising. That side doesn't look promising. Okay, so now we got that scene. What are you guys saying in the chat? Sorry. Check continuity between retimer pads and filter. What's up, Bristek? Didn't even see you in here, man. Sorry. It's on backwards. If you have continuity, then the chip is bad. Maybe a resistor. Oh, there's your problem. Why are you only using shitty 75s? I gotta upgrade. You gotta upgrade that to TDP. You think so? Check continuity between retimer pads and filter. If you have continuity, then the chip is bad. So this is bad. Immediately, the first one. Or should I? No, that's fine. You're talking about on the other side of this, right? Oop, oop. Wait a minute. That doesn't make no sense because this is a direct line.
Andreas Hauser, thanks for the sub.
Thank you for the sub. This is a direct line, so of course it's gonna have continuity, right? Check continuity between retimer pads and filter. Just replace the retimer, other side of the filter. Just prefer using the TDPs. I'm not going to say bad filters. I'm concerned about the chip sending signal to the filter. Oh, if you have continuity. Right. So if we have continuity, that means the... Well, no, because like maybe the chip's not set, but the pads are still actually touching. All right, we'll change out the chip. And do we want to do one at a time as far as that ESD bypass, right? So if should we change out, get rid of all this and put a new chip on, then test to see if that does anything, and then change out the chip one at a time instead of doing a bunch of stuff at once? Man, I really wish I had my breakout. Let's change out the retimer and see what happens. Because I mean, the console powered on without any issues with all this going on. So this is probably fine. right? That's probably fine. Let's change out the retimer. Let me see, hold on. TDP 158. Is that the one you're talking about, Roy? Is that the booger? I think that's the one. 158 works for the 1X and the 1S. I want it too dark. Could try holding pressure on the chip while hitting with hot air and then flux the edges with a knife tip, then the joints. TDP all day. I would still do ESD first though. Okay, let's do one at a time though. I'll change. I mean, obviously I'm going to put an ESD on there, and that's these guys right here. I have two of them, so we can put those on too. But let's do a chip. Let's do the retimer first. But I'm telling you guys, I mean, okay, to be fair, user error. It might fix it. It might not fix it. But I'm pretty sure I've tried this before to no avail. So we're probably gonna get back to square one. And if that's the case, that's fine. Like, at least we'll all be on the same page, and we can diagnose further. But let me just double check here. When I was talking to Ben, I gave him voltage readings, which are here. Which I don't know if those are the same. I don't know. Let's just change out a chip. It's quick and easy. Let's just do it. Maybe these are fake chips. I did ever run a bad 75, switched to TDP and never went back. Plus the 75s are twice the price. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Damn it. I'll be honest with you guys, I am not a big fan of putting any solder on the middle ground plane because it just lifts the chip up and then the legs never sit right. Let me grab a nozzle for this one. I'm not even gonna read the chat. Where is my pin? Pin 1. It's up here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Really? So we're gonna want to go this way, right? So if I just put that right there, you lift this one, get it out the way. Flux. I'm just gonna put it in. No new solder. Come on. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. No, the ESD first, please. Sorry, CG. 159 ICs die with high heat easily. Well, should have read the chat. Middle solder for squares. That was a good bounce at the end. Okay. We'll check the joints in a second. I probably should stay away from that area. Those don't look good, just from the top view. What is that? Okay, hold on. Let me get a better angle of the dangle. And I probably should have went over the pads with some leaded. Damn it, I really don't want to go over the pads. I am not good at that. I think I'm gonna have to. Damn it. Oh boy. Flux and reflow with some pressure. I'm training to be a ninja, guys. Don't know if you know this or not. And ninjas don't press down on the chips. Let's just see what happens. You should not have to use pressure. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Nothing, bare minimum plugged in. Here we go. If this works, I'm gonna be so mad at myself. Console staying on, still no picture. Connections really did look bad, so I might just have to go over the edges. But like I've said, guys, like I swear I've done this before. I've changed out the HDMI, the retimer, the ESD, and I'll go through it again on camera so that way you guys can all see. But I feel like I've done all this before and there were still no issues. But just for the sake of the live stream, we'll do it all so we can all be on the same page. Still no picture. I feel like we should have gotten the screen where it says to install like OSU 1 or troubleshoot or whatever. So Squishworms! Hello, Russ and chat. Been lurking for quite some time. Just finished eating. Oh, for a second I thought it said editing. Fuck it, do it live. Yeah. Plus, it gives me something to do until the next console comes in. Because if nothing else, we can always continue this next week as well. Still no picture. I think we're good to turn it off. I'll go around the joints. We'll try it again. I'm pretty sure. Groovy. I'm pretty sure. We should have seen something by now. Do a little wiggle. The HDMI is snug, guys. Like that's snug. We can go over the readings again, the voltage readings. I don't want to, but we could. Man, I gotta find that breakout board. I'll find it as soon as I'm off stream. I know I'll find it. Let's go over the edges. We'll go over the edges so we know we got a good secure bond. I should have freaking tinned those pads. I'm regretting not tinning those pads. Because now this is gonna look sloppy as hell doing this. Here we go, here we go. Where's the knife? Do I want to use the knife? Not really. Too bad, you guys can't see, too bad. Thank you for that. Globs of flux. Globs of flux. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Let's see what it looks like. I thought it was gonna be way, way worse. Make sure pins 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 16, and 18 aren't break. Thank you, 8-bit. Let's see what it looks like. The two at the end are kind of iffy. Sorry for the shakes. See if I can stabilize it. That one looks a lot better. Those look a lot better. Those look a lot better. Wow, that actually, I'm actually quite surprised at that. But those ones, those first two, dang, I am shaking it up right now. Those two right there look kind of iffy. U8B2 side looks iffy. U8B2. Say UAB1. The 4 on the right hand side. Bottom left, sir. Okay. We'll just go over one more time. What's up, Undergrow? ET, hello. Perfect timing, guys. Don't watch me mess some stuff up. I see those two right there. They're not as... Oh, there's a U8B2. Ha! swear if this works, guys, I'm gonna be slapping myself just like I have had it on the shelf for so long, just dreading trying to work on it because I swear I've done all this before. Okay, here we go. Try to stabilize it so I'm not shaking as much. A lot of flux, so you can't really see. Pretty. 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 I'll be honest with you guys, I have never been able to do that before. That's insane that it actually didn't bridge or mess anything up. Okay, here we go. It won't fully work, to be fair. Your ESD readings are still bad. Thank you, Roy. Yeah, we'll do the ESD chip next. Okay. All right. I wish I could solder those ICs as well as you. That was the first time in my life, Worms, that QFN came out decent. Come on, give me some picture. Well, you know, it's not gonna because the ESD readings were bad, so. I'm gonna cry in the corner. I'm gonna cry in the corner for a little bit, guys. Oh my god. TDP for the win. Chat for the win.
Show me a picture. I can't believe.
I can't believe. Oh, it's always the retimer called it at the very beginning. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Oh my god. You guys, I literally spent hours looking at the schematic and checking resistors and components along the HDMI circuit because I thought that that's where it was gonna go. Thank you guys. We're not done yet though, because I can't leave that bypass on there. Oh my God.
Rusty Russ is the best. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Thank you, Yeti.
Rusty Russ.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Nice, just catching back up. What was the issue? What's up, Sloth? No picture.
Rusty Russ is the fucking best.
Came down to a retimer. Don't use the 75s, use the TDPs, 159s. All day, every day. EBK. Cool. Next up. Eliminating.
Rusty Russ is the best.
Eliminating this. Why is it not auto capture my? Eliminating this hodgepodge. Leave the bypass. F it. Breakout board and the voltage will tell you 99% of the time where your issue lies. Thank you, Ace. I'm finding my breakout board today, man.
Franz NBR, thanks for the sub.
Franz, another sub, you guys. Today's been a good day. Subs all over the place. New chatters. I'm so happy with this one, guys. I was away for an hour. What did I miss? Forder. Bad retimer. Long story short, longest story short, the Roy is great. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's get rid of all this junk. Oh God. Please don't mess anything up. Please don't mess anything up. Buffering. Ooh, I do have drop frames.
And can get.
We're back. Okay, I see OBS disconnected. OBS reconnection successful. Why? I did see the drop frames. That was crazy. And we're back. Okay. PCDD. Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining. First time chatting in the chat today. Okay, so we're back. We can get rid of this nastiness right now, yeah? And attempt, I say attempt, to put on one of these little IC boosters. I have that issue too, OBS thing. That was a weird one. Because my CPU usage isn't skyrocketing like normally.
Is the best.
The best,
a man can get.
That is a very strange one. These tweezers tips are messed up. Let me get the good stuff here. The good stuff. Oh. All right, that's still there. Good. Thought I. Why is it acting up, guys? I have 1 gig up and 1 gig down. CPU usage is like 12%. That's crazy. I'll try to pay more attention, so I'll just pause on everything that I'm doing so you guys don't. I just took the wires off, guys. That's all I did. Nothing crazy. Get rid of all this crazy, nasty old flux. We'll clean it up when we put the new IC on. Trying to keep an eye on my frames here. Are you on Wi-Fi or Ethernet? I'm on direct Ethernet, direct connected to my router. Dial up. Let's take the knife tip off. Go back to the BC2 because I don't have a BC1, but I need to get one. Okay, here's a question. Do I need to wick those pads because the new booster chip comes pre-balled? I'm sure you guys are gonna say yes. I'm sure you guys are gonna say yes. Which is gonna suck. Yep, pretty bald. And furry. Please put the wires back and take them back off so we can see. Alright, let's wick it. We'll get some of the goot wick. Good old goot wick here. Should be quick. Should be quick and easy. Here we go. Please don't pull any other components. One quick little haja. I'm gonna call that good enough. Doesn't look good enough. But I'm gonna call that good enough. You intend to put the wires in multiple times. I don't know why it's... PCDD, Twitch is fine, no buffering, it's just YouTube. Real? Thank you, GT Auto. Why does it say me to get a new cable? I don't even know when that was put on there, Andy. I don't even know how that's on there. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Triple R has developed a stutter. You guys back? I'm good on frames now. PCDD on Twitch is saying it's just YouTube. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me... Is OBS saying drop frame? Yeah, OBS is saying drop frames when that happens. Right now it's good. It's back. It's back on now, but that's crazy. Huh. Okay. Before this thing just completely crashes, let's try to get this thing on here. I guess we're just gonna use the schmittiest, tiniest dab of flux here. Who knows if this is gonna work because I didn't wick it very well. But I like to leave a scapegoat to blame something. Right there. Let's just get it on. Too much flux. It's gonna dance away from you. I put the tiniest amount. I put the tiniest amount. How about that? How about that? Get off. Whoop.
But I've got a little thing.
We're trying. How about that? How about that? The dot looks good. Everybody agree on the dot? Everybody happy? Dance or swim. Okay, here we go. Lower the airspeed. Thank you. 440, 20%, because I don't want that chip to fly away. And your tweezers, you got this, buddy. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Rusty Russ is the best.
I need to focus. I need to watch. I need to watch for the dance. I need to watch for the wiggle. Too much flux? Not enough flux? You son of a gun. Come on, do something. Come on, do something. Come on. Okay, it's not moving. Give me a second, let me read chat. Reball with leaded. WAD. What would Andy do? Push down and hold it. GPU, I would poke it. Best pro tip for the day. Shh, 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 shh. We're so close, guys. We're so close. How much heat does this thing need? Come on. I don't want to nudge it. A little more heat. I mean air. Please don't fly away. I seen it dance. I seen it move. I seen it move. 1, 2, 3. Calling it. You guys may have not have seen it. I may be just imagining it, but I seen it. I seen it move. Push down and hold it. No. No. Oh, that's what would end. Yes. Yes. A wad. Wad. It's on there. Leave it alone. Too much sunburn. No need to nudge it. Anti-nudge gang all day. That's right. That's right. Ford. The board is popcorning. I seen the bubbles. I seen the bubbles. I seen the bubbles you're talking about. It was over here, right? I don't think the board is popcorning. I think that was just something. I don't know. Just let it cool off before I go balls to the wall wiping. I think we're okay. I don't see any popcorning. The movement was board popcorning. What? Did I get everybody else to make jokes? I can't. What? Don't tell me it was popcorning, Dave's. Don't please. I'm gullible. All right? Very gullible. Thermal shock it, that's always good. It hardens it like steel, you know? You know, they make knives and samurai swords. They heat it up to extreme temperatures and they dunk it in oil. Thermal shock it. Makes it better. Makes it harder. Okay, here we go. One final test. Flux is just butter for the popcorn. Thermal shock is for pussy lamb farming? What the hell does that even mean? Okay. One more time, show me the picture. Cause then this board is like done. Done. How was done. Oh yeah, HDMI, thank you guys. Here we go. I might need some of these ESD boosters. I'm down to one left. Let's fucking go. Let's go. We did it, guys. We did it. A proper repair on the channel. We had 2 HDMIs, retimer, ESD. Let's go. Where are we going? We're going somewhere. I don't know. Power ON.
And we have picture. I can't believe.
We're good, guys. We're good. We have a proper Xbox One S, an Xbox One S digital, Xbox Series S. I'm really reluctant on selling these 1Ss. I might start hoarding them a little bit just because of that announcement about the whispers. Ace, have you heard about the whispers? Now a time challenge. See if you can get it all done quicker just for practice. You can't take it all off, redo it. Can't believe. GJ Russ, thank you, Undergrow. Something wrong? You really earned your 75 bucks. Thank you guys. Try restarting it. Did you even put it in rice? What? Very well done. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Porter. Whispers? Yes. For some reason, my Discord is not connecting. Oh, here we go. Okay, now we got some stuff. Okay, just right before I wrap it all up here, because my kids are going to be getting off soon. It's almost 2 o'clock. It'd be a good time to end the stream on a high. You made more for the stream than you will selling this 1S. You don't know yet. Whispers. So this is the Xbox. Why does it not say Xbox? On my screen, it says Xbox Scene. On that screen, it says whatever the heck it says. Oh, we got another sub, guys. Hell yeah.
Don, thanks for the sub.
Thank you for the sub, guys. I can't believe it. We're doing all right today. I don't know what any of this means. Hacking the Xbox One. This is the Xbox Discord. There's an announcement. I should have followed up for this, but whatever this means, blah 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 blah. But at the very end, you guys can read this for yourselves later. When you whisper your secrets into the dark heart of the system, and for the first time in history, it whispers back. Unhackable starts to sound less like a property and more like a challenge. So there are whispers, guys. Whispers. Don't know what that means. But I might be holding on to my Xbox One S's here and see what the world, what the people can do, because I can't believe some of the stuff these guys come up with, man. The hacking scene, the modding scene, the freaking UART scene. There are some real smart people in the world, guys. Unbelievable stuff. We will see what the world holds. Who knows? We might get an RGH4. Huh? An RGH4? What is that, Russ? That's patent pending. I just created that. I just thought of that. Okay. All right. That's all I got for you guys today. I got a lot of cleaning. I got a lot of reassembling. I got a lot of OSU 1 update thing. It's just a lot of waiting around. Nothing else going on. I do have a project for next week. and I got something in the mail, which will hopefully be here by the following week. So I need to buy some more stuff. It's been fun, guys. Oh, let me go full screen here. Let me sit up a little bit. It's been fun. I appreciate you guys all for hanging out. Check out my Ekans. You guys are amazing. I'm gonna have to call it. Say your goodbyes. Let me give some quick shout outs to everybody who's here. Let me scroll up a bit. We got Roy, Andy, Ace, Dave's, Grass Puddle, GT Auto, Squish Worms, ET, Stream Elements, Grass Puddle, I don't know if I already said you, Rusty Rustbot, thank you guys, Falcon, Undergrow, I already said ET, Border Fix, Dave's, I'm pretty sure I already said you, maybe not, who knows, I'll say it again, iFix Guide, Rick, thank you guys, thank you all for hanging out, and thank you guys for the subs, all the donations. Let me go back to that and give some more quick shout outs to that. We got Don for the sub, Friends, Andreas, Couch, Royce, thank you for the donation, new follow, not sure, on Twitch, CG, thank you for the tip, Squall, JC, not SER, that was a funny one. Quinify, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Xbox Roaches, thank you for the donation, 2 donations. TK for being the stream sponsor. I don't know if you guys seen that or not, but we have TK up at the top for our stream sponsor, donating 50 big ones. Can't even believe it. Reflex for the raid, Arion for the subscription. Too many to count, guys. Too many to count. You guys are amazing. I appreciate all of you guys. Anybody else in the chat that I'm forgetting? You on tomorrow, Andy? I hope so. I hope so, Andy. Okay, that's it. I'm out of here. I will see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Dreams. Appreciate the help, guys. I'm out of here. Where's the button? Here's the button. Later, guys.
Rusty Russ is the best. Sure.
Rusty Russ.
Oh, we have picture. I can't.
So I have
believe-
this English filter on my voice a little bit.
Rusty Russ is the best.
Groovy!
Oh, fuck. This is the best. Hello. Rusty Russ is the best. Hello.
Rusty Russ is the best.
Yeah, man.
Please, I hope you don't have like 1 star on Yelp and you're gonna clip that and use it as like you're charging people like $6,000 to, check in their laptop or something like that. Please don't. Please don't.